got mine. You know. Ask me what I'm doing, just grinding. Haters wanna hate, let them hate, never mind them. Be more bins, tryna reach the next plateau. And I can't stop till I see my goals. Keep a couple feet inside the photos, so official with the vibe and can kick up my zone. Hold on for a minute, let me count mine. You know.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Thecryerfamily, and I'm back with another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. If you have not subscribed to the Thecryerfamily, all you gotta do is turn that bell on so subscribe to the Thecryerfamily. Also, turn the notifications on. I wanna say this right off the gate, guys. YouTube has did a lot of upgrades, guys. With those upgrades, a lot of people's notifications were turned off. I don't know if they were turned off accidentally or it was done on purpose, but there's been a lot of people taking to Twitter, talking about it. A lot of people are actually making videos talking about it. And obviously there is something going on that's definitely not normal. So the reason why I'm saying this at the beginning of this video is make sure, guys, if you're watching this video, go to your YouTube app and make sure that your notifications are on and make sure that you are subscribed. I'm having a lot of people, every single time I drop a video, people are saying, Mr. Cryer, I didn't know you dropped this video 2 or 3 days ago. I never got notifications. And then some people said that they went to their YouTube app and looked and seen that their notifications were turned off, not only on their phone, but on their tablets as well at home. So make sure that your notifications are on, guys, and that you are subscribed. Also, I have a prank channel called Damien Cryer, where I do gold digger pranks over there. If you guys love seeing those type of videos, man, go on over there, subscribe to that channel right now. I will also be dropping the link in the description box down below. So please feel free, go on over there and enjoy those videos. And while you over there, some of those videos that you guys are going to see on the new Damien Cryer channel are actually uploaded on the Damien Cryer Facebook page. Go over to Facebook, type in Damien Cryer in the search engine, and you're gonna see like the little car pop up in the background, and you'll see me. You know that you're on the right Damien Cryer Facebook page. Press the follow button. That way, every time I drop a video on Facebook, you guys will get the notification. There was something else I was gonna say, guys. What was it? I can't remember, but some people were confused about the Facebook page. So that's what it is, guys. It's Damien Cryer. I actually have a personal Facebook page, which is Damien Cryer. I have another Facebook page, which is actually the Thecryerfamily. That Facebook page, I'm no longer using that Facebook page. So do not follow that page. Follow the new Damien Cryer Facebook page. You guys are going to be seeing videos uploaded on that Facebook page that you won't even see on my YouTube page. But anyway, guys, this video right here, man, this is really going to be about the sad truth. The sad truth, man. So I was going to do a different video for you guys. Well, I was actually going to release a different video for you guys, but I wanted to put this video in front of that video because it actually makes sense. Today is a very, very special day to me, as well as a very special day to a lot of people all around the world of all races. Today is Martin Luther King's Day. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware, Martin Luther King was assassinated April 4th, 1968. I'm gonna make sure I got that right because I don't want to be saying the wrong thing. April 4th, 1968 is when he was assassinated. Martin Luther King did a lot for us as people, a lot. To me, Martin Luther King is like the most powerful black man who ever lived, in my opinion. Most people say the most powerful black man or man that's in their life is their dad. For me, Martin Luther King was the most powerful man who ever lived, especially being a man of color. Him and Barack Obama did some things that we could never never think that was possible. Barack Obama, he ran for office and became the president of the United States of America, not only for 1 term, but 2 terms back to back. I always said, I wish my mom, my grandmother, the people who were so close to me in my life who passed away years ago was alive to witness this. But I know that the people who passed away that was in my life was alive to witness the changes that Martin Luther King had brought to us all over the world. People say right now that they feel like racism don't exist anymore. You know, I'm here to tell you guys right now, all the money that you got, all the fancy cars, the gold teeth in your mouth, that stuff don't mean nothing to those people. Racism still exists. It never went anywhere. It's just a little bit better controlled now. And a lot of that is because of Dr. Martin Luther King. A lot of us don't give credit where credit is due. You know, and I'm one of those people, I do recognize days like today, you know, what this day means. And I'm gonna tell you, the sad truth about this is, I had a couple of incidents, situations that I witnessed this past week. Today is Monday. This is actually Dr. Martin Luther King's day. So a lot of stuff is closed. And what I witnessed earlier this week, leading up until this morning when I went to the store to get a few items for the house, I heard people were complaining. You got 7 days in a week, right? Most banks are open 6 days of the week. I heard people complaining, saying, well, I can't get any money out the bank I can't get no money out the bank Monday because the bank is closed because Martin Luther King Day. And I was, you know, and it's not what they said, it's the way that they said it. You know, it's the way that you can say things that can be so offensive. I was at Walmart this morning, and there was a guy on the phone, I guess talking to whoever, and this guy was literally complaining, like going off because certain places were closed today honoring Martin Luther King's Day. And I thought that that was so offensive. And you know, me being me, I got a mouth on me. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Despite what y'all see on YouTube, I'm still a man. I'm still a man, you know, who, let's just say, has a mouth on him. And I don't mind putting somebody in their place. But it was at that moment when I was in the line this morning, I looked at that dude and he seen me look at him. He had like a Bluetooth ear thing in his ear, ear pod in his ear. And I mean, I gave him like the nastiest look in the world because people don't realize some of the things that they say could be so offensive because it's like when you got President's Day, stuff is closed. You got certain days of the year where there's certain holidays and those holidays are considered federal holidays. And when it's a federal holiday, that means there's no school, banks are not open, there's a lot of different businesses that's closed to show respect, you know, and it's like, people look at things like Martin Luther King. Well, he passed away in April of 1968. So in their little minds, they think that it doesn't matter anymore. Yes, it does matter. It matters very well today because that man changed history. He changed history. He made it to where people like me can go out and get a regular job amongst the other races. He made it to where I don't have to sit at the back of the bus anymore. He made it to where I could drink out the same water fountain that anybody else drinks out of. So it's not old to me, it's still new because the change that came about during all the stuff that he did for us, and people tend to forget about it. And the number one thing that kills me is people think, you know, like our people have come a long way. We have, man. We have come a long way and I'm so grateful, man. I really am. We've come a long way. But I think along the way, we tend to forget where it all started from. I woke up this morning and the first thing I did was turn on my bedroom television. And I was so excited to actually see that they were having like a big parade, you know, here in Houston. The only thing was I felt some type of way because I didn't actually make it to the parade. I should have did my due diligence and knew like where it's gonna take place at the times. But I got a chance to still enjoy that parade on the news this morning. And I told myself, well, maybe next year on his day, I will be able to make it there to represent, because that's, you know, it's all about giving respect. You know, how many of us right now, this is seriously, how many of us right now know that when we pass away, there ain't no if, it's when, because one thing's for sure, we all leaving. Every last one of them. Your money, I don't care what you got, how rich you are, how poor you are, how successful you are, we're all leaving. That's guaranteed 100% facts. But how many of us know that when we pass away, that there's going to be a holiday in our name or a street named after us. It's a high probability that that's not going to happen. It's a high probability that it's not going to happen. I don't think that when Damien Cryer expires and you guys get the notification that Damien Cryer expired or passed away, that there's going to be a street named after me, you know. But people tend to forget, man. People tend to forget. People tend to think that because life is grand now, that everything and everyone is going to accept you. Nothing's really changed. The only thing that's really changed is it's controlled. It's controlled. You guys know how many, now I won't really say in Texas, I'm not saying that racism don't exist in Texas, but I'm saying since I've been in Texas, I haven't really had any issues like that. Like versus, I'm not gonna say Fort Wayne where I'm from, but I'm gonna say parts of Indiana that I've visited. Like if I was out on a fishing trip or, you know, doing something in another town outside of where I'm from. But in Texas, you know, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but I'm gonna say I haven't really had any problems with it out here. The only issues that I've ran into in Houston or Texas itself is like road rage. Road rage is really, really crazy out here, man. Like you will literally get killed out here. If somebody like literally runs you off the road and you blow your horn to say F you, basically to flip them off, they will come back and literally take your life, bro. Texas is like crazy for road rage. So that's one thing I have noticed out here. But for the most part, that people out here in the South are very, very polite. They're very, very nice and kind. And it's just something that it's a rare thing that you really see anymore, you know. But I guess the way I feel is don't ever think just because things have changed for you in your life that you're gonna be accepted. Because the truth of the matter is, you're never gonna be accepted. People are never gonna look at you the same. They're gonna always look at certain people in disgust, you know? But it's just like I said, it's just really offensive sometimes when I go places. And like, there was another incident that happened last week. I'm trying to think of it. I was trying to get this, like, so I can have it for this video. But there was a situation happened where I was at, I think it was at HEB, and I was at the bank. Okay, that's what it was. I was at the bank at HEB, and the person that was behind me was telling someone that he was with, well, I gotta try to get as much money as I need for next week because it's effing Martin Luther King Day next week. I'm gonna be getting money out the bank. It's like, you got 7 days in a week, bro. So you gonna, you know, like BITCH and complaint because you won't be getting any money out the bank on Martin Luther King's Day. Well, there's always ATMs, man. ATMs are open. Like, how much money do you really need just for one day? Just for one day. Now, I don't know what you guys do on Martin Luther King's Day, but I know what I do on Martin Luther King's Day. I normally do what I do. I watch television, I watch movies, spend time with my kids if they here or at my house or if I'm at their house. I usually go to the park and stuff. I mean, I don't do anything like crazy. Like on President's Day, I don't really do a lot of stuff on President's Day. The main days, the main holidays that I do stuff on is like Thanksgiving, Christmas time, let's say Memorial Day, stuff like that. So there's really not a whole lot of things that I do on these particular holidays. But I find it in my heart to do a video to give thanks for what these people have done for us, what this man has done for us in our lives and how he's changed the history, man. You know, how he's changed history. Martin Luther King, you know, like his name is big. You know, you know, like you guys hear me say in some of my videos, don't just exist, live, man. Don't just exist, live a little bit. Don't just wake up every day and just complain about what you don't have and what you want and what people won't do for you. Because if you do that, all you doing is existing. Live a little bit, get up and do something about it. If this man, this man got bridges, every city that I've been in so far. I'm not saying every city in every state, but every city in most of the states that I've been to, there's a Martin Luther King bridge. You know what I'm saying? there's a Martin Luther King Street, there's a Martin Luther King Bridge. You know, so to me, that's something big. And he's, in my heart, he's gonna always be the GOAT. He's gonna always be well respected. And I feel like when days like this come, people don't really give enough credit where credit is due. And that's why I said, do I wanna do this video today or do I wanna put a prank video out today? No, I'd rather do this video right here because this video means more to me than anything. This is gonna always be a part of our history. This is gonna always be a part of our kids' history. Do you guys have any idea what people went through before 1968? I can say this, I know some of the things, but I don't know everything. I was born June 10th, 1970, almost 2 years after Martin Luther King passed away. But I have seen the stories, I have watched movies about things that had actually existed before things had changed, before he made a way for things to change. I've seen movies that I wouldn't even want to even name the name of the movies. I've seen some pretty disgusting stuff, man. And it's just a, you know, it's just a reminder that nothing's really changed, guys. The only thing that's happened is it's better controlled now. You're never gonna stop it. You're never gonna stop other people from looking at you and showing how they really feel about you. The only difference is between now and then, they just don't say it. They just don't say it. You know, so I just wanna say, man, I wanna just make this video, giving Dr. Martin Luther King his flowers, man. You know, he was a great man. In my heart, he's still a good man, and I'm so appreciative for everything he's did for me. Even though he doesn't know me or my family, what he's did for our whole entire race, man. You know, it just sickens me that when I click on YouTube, especially on a day like today, you don't see anything about it. You know, it's a little bit heartbreaking, but it is what it is. But I think people tend to forget, you know, how this was all made possible. People just really tend to forget. But I want to do a couple post notification shout outs before I bring this video to an end, guys. And I want to say those of you who took the time out to even click on this video, I just want to say thank you, man, from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. Again, like I said earlier in the video, there's some weird stuff going on with YouTube. So if you guys have time, check your notifications to make sure that your notifications is on and all that good stuff. So the first post notification shout out I'm gonna do today is gonna be to Clary Lumb. She said, enjoy watching your videos. Much love all the way from the UK. Gang, gang, gang. Thanks, Clary. And the second one goes to Denise Ray. Gang, gang, gang. And we're gonna do one more. The third post notification shout out goes to Angela Howard. Gang, gang, gang. Thank you guys all for commenting. Don't forget, if you want to post notification shout out on the Thecryerfamily family, man, all you gotta do is just leave a comment in the comment section, man. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. But I love you guys. I'm gonna end this video. Till next time, I'm Damian Cryer, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.